I thought graduating would feel like freedom, but no one told me this would come after. Hold time. It's your boy J Book, you know what I'm saying? And this is episode 2 of Surviving Post-Grad. Man, I'm so tired of seeing LinkedIn, Indeed, and applying for all these jobs to not get an interview back. When I was in college, I was applying for this job and I made it to the first round. I was so excited. I researched, I forgot what it's called, but you got to answer the question, have research or why the answer is right. I had it all ready, right? Once I got the first interview done, I was like, yes, go. And then I came to the second interview. Guy was talking to me. He said, you ran track? And I was like, yeah, I ran track. He started talking. He even cursed in the interview. I was like, oh yeah, I definitely got the job. And I was like getting ready to move to Dallas. And then they told me I didn't get the job. Didn't tell me why. And I was ghosted. And that first rejection was like, okay, I'm still in school. I still got time. But as time went on, I was trying to get an internship for out of school. And I went and the guy was like, yeah, I'll come. I came, I gave my best effort. They liked me. They smiled in my face and didn't hear anything back. I feel it's like the worst when you don't hear anything back. Next was when I went to a job interview and the guy asked me,
what is your 5-year plan?
And I was like, man, I just want to do it big. And I said nothing about the company, but I thought he was talking about my personal life. And I didn't get the job. And that's when I knew this job hunting was serious. When I was done with college, I did have family asking, what are you going to do? I had my mom asking, like, we're going to give you a job. Or my dad, like, you can do this, this, and this, and this. And I was just like, bro, like, I know the Lord's telling me to stay still and do this. And when I finally got my job, I wasn't supposed to have my job. My mom like, get this job before they run out. I was like, no, I'm gonna wait because I believe I get this job. And it's really my best job ever. If you're deep in a job hunt, drop a comment. And I remember like graduating college, seeing people with their jobs, corporate, their big jobs. And I was just like, man, like, what am I gonna do? And I could have compared myself like, man, I graduated college and I don't have a job ever lined up. I even went to a trade for cars to see like, can I do it? But financial aid was crazy. But I was like, I didn't want to not have a job or not feel like I was ready to make this happen. And it's crazy because when you're on LinkedIn, everyone's like, congratulations, I'm going to this job. Congratulations, I'm going to this job. And I was literally just sitting at my inbox like, all right, another rejection. Applying. Thank you for applying. But unfortunately, thank you for applying. But unfortunately, that words hunt me forever. So whenever I have a job that I currently have, I make sure to ask questions, make sure to do research about the company, and make sure to be the best I can be. I did that for every interview, but I made sure to do it this one because I was like, I really want this job. I really want to prepare myself for this. And you just know, like, you got to keep going because if I would have stopped after all the rejections, I wouldn't have a job right now. Because I know it can be real. The burnout, he's like, I'm applying for all these jobs. And then you got people asking like, you want to go to this place, but you can't because you don't got no money. You got parents like, you just going to be in a house. So I had to move back in the house as well. And then when the money started slowing down from that, I was like, I have 2 options to lay low or really boss up. And so literally my first job was doing 50-50 for the Texans. And that was like $11 an hour job part-time, literally on some days. And that was my first job. And I was just grateful to have that because I'm like, this is the start. And I know I got to start somewhere because I wanted to be in sports and I also wanted to be in nonprofit, you know what I'm saying? And I was blessed to have that job because it gave me confidence to keep going. And that's that motivation. Sometimes you got to take something not as high as you would like. But I was like, all right, let's do it. This is, I'm like, okay, so it's not just me. People, I can't get a job, you know what I'm saying? And the struggles of not having money, not knowing if people going to say yes. Like people literally have decisions to change your life. And I was like, not having control. You putting your best self out there and people like, I don't know. You know, sometimes just worrying. I stopped worrying and praying late night, just like, Lord, please allow me to get the job. Like, let it work in my favor. And I know it can get struggling. It can get difficult. But 3 things that help. Number 1 is using my network. I made sure to use my network to see if they had different jobs available. See my network to say if they need me. Just being friendly person, you know, going to career fairs. I went to a bunch of career fairs. I met with mentors, still meet with mentors. I use my network. People just graduating like, hey, are y'all hiring? So I definitely use my network. I know everybody's gonna say this, but 2 is resume. Tailor your resume to the job. Tailor your resume to make sure you present your best self out there. Number 3, I will always follow up after an interview. Like, thank you so much for doing this. It could be a couple days. I think the most I waited for like the 2 days. Like, thank you. Please let me know. I even do this for jobs I apply for now for like part-time, because I'm excited and I want to be a person to do this, a person to make sure your business is successful. In return, it helps me become successful. So I was reading and you do research, like you have to provide value for this company so that can rise, and then in return you will have a job. You know, like, what's in it for me, and they not benefit for nothing, right? I would definitely have like my mentor told me keep like a job tracker. The jobs that I apply for, should I reach back? Did I reach back? Should I reach back again? Yes, no, maybe so. And then keep going in that field, see what happens, and move forward with that. You're not alone, bro. I remember this just like yesterday, not having a job, just graduating. I remember I was doing my MPAC. I was part of a Greek organization, and we did a last party, like celebration, and people were literally having like their next job on the slides. And I remember just saying like whole time, like, cause I didn't have a job, I just wanted to make sure I was good in me. So I was like, fine, I don't have a job. I was like, no job. It's like the whole time. Things will happen, things will work out. And I just kept praying. So you're not alone, but I'll say, build a relationship with God. Focus on what you can control. Find a hobby. That's why I'm doing YouTube. Find something that you love. And then when you get a job, you can still do something you love, because job is not going to create happiness. You need other things that make you happy as well. Job is one part of your life. You still need family. You still need car. You still need to have fun, So it's a lot of things that come with that. So take your time, but you're not alone. It's okay to take breaks. It's okay to pivot. You're not behind. You're just in a season of changing, becoming who you are. But don't rush the process just because you think you are behind. What's been your biggest struggle? What are you struggling with the job market? I can make another series to help that, but you're not alone. Keep going. Episode 3 is all about money, bills, and budgeting. AK, now I'm broke, so what? Please make sure to subscribe. Hope y'all enjoyed this series. This is gonna be a banger. I'm here with y'all with the graduation, post-grad, surviving post-grad. I was in it, still in it, so whole time. Appreciate y'all. Peace.